Everyone, this is not gonna be a simple guide. Now it requires you like seriously a Harvard degree to understand grab everything about the game. It's not easy. If you are here looking for a simple answer, I'm gonna give you a simple answer. But if you are looking for deep reasons and guides about why the heck the result is the way I'm gonna show you, then you stick around. So I'm gonna answer your questions fast for those who doesn't have time to watch all the video. Is Mikelangelo this guy, is he better than Leon? The answer is yes or no. Yes, when there is a damage reduction being applied on the party while he's activating his skill. So basically, every 2 turns, if this guy attacked while having a reduction at the team, he is almost guaranteed to do double damage or whatever the specific damage. He's basically going to do more damage if there is a reduction. And who provides reduction in the team is Maya when she is with Carlos. Which skill I'm talking about here? The skill which is required, obviously. When an ally receives a healing, their damage taken is reduced by this percentage until the end of the battle, stacking up to this. However, there is a damage taken further reduced by 1.5% for the allies that is immune to disarm. So if you put Carlos with her, Carlos provides you with a disarm. Where's the disarm? Yeah. You have the whole team, you have your whole alliance 100% chance of immunity to disarm, which means her skill is going to be activated all the time, which means this guy on this scenario only is going to perform better, otherwise is going to be worse than Leon. This is in short. If you are done and if you are satisfied with its answer, the video is over for you. As for the rest, I'm gonna go into deeper details and show what has happened and the upgrades and the cost and blah blah blah. So if you you could be doing me a favor by liking and subscribing the video. It literally took me the whole day of testing and buying the whole bundles, which is almost pointless for me. So I would appreciate your likes and subscribes and your support, obviously. Okay, so we are done already with the part that which one of them is better. Now let's go with the proofs and let's discuss more elements like the upgrades and everything. Okay, so I saved some reports because I literally have hell load of reports every single day, like not every single, the whole day basically. Now, what is the problems when you use this guy? Your hospital bill is gonna skyrocket. We have here the most famous build, which is Donald's. You obviously know Donald's. And here we are not using any hero that is provides us with any reductions. So what has happened in the following report here? Look at the amount of, oh my god, the amount of wounds I'm receiving. 35k extra other than the report which I'm going to show you, and even less, more survival for the enemy. Here, this is Leon, and they are both at the same. Both resonated, both same Tempest, both same everything. As you can see, this is the report in which we both used Leon. Both of the Leons is maxed, and here my wounded is 105k, and obviously this guy provides you with too much wounded, and I'm gonna explain to you how to upgrade it after I finish up with this one. Okay, so here, as you can see, this is the famous build, which is Donald's build. Okay, this is Donald build. Both of us is using Donald's, both of us is using Lane and Shukon. Okay, as you can see, I had to pay less wounded when it comes to here versus this one, like literally 35k more. Okay, and it performed worse. As you can see, both of them is 7 stars. Might be slightly different, but come on, if I'm gonna pay all of this money and still the hero is not performing as well, something is wrong. Okay, this is 1. 2, here is the scenario in which we have applied a damage reduction. Okay, so here, this is, see the amount of survived here. This battle is literally the same as that battle. The only difference here is we used a hero that provides reduction here. Look, Mikelangelo performs good because he has Maya and he has Carlos. Both of us exactly the same heroes. However, as I mentioned, look at his skills. It's gonna outperform Leon. That's his resonated skill. It's gonna outperform Leon because of that reduction from Mia, which provides him more damage. But if I switched back to Leon versus Leon, the enemy will have way more survival, almost double. Why? Because there is no reduction anymore. And this in short, look, this in short could literally explain to you what's going on. Okay. Keep in mind one very important factor is both of the heroes are enforcers. What do I mean by enforcers? This hero is going to force you. It's going to force you to turn into resilience hero, which means you are weaker versus specific heroes, obviously, that can kill yellow. That's in short, which is basically red heroes. Okay. And this matters a lot when it comes to Tempest. Okay. And one more thing is the blue hero performs better if you have equipment that specify and specifically says control. So as we said, let's repeat it. This guy is an enforcer, resilience enforcer, means he's gonna make you yellow hero. And where is Leon? Leon here is gonna force you to become blue hero. So if your Tempest were related to blue, you're gonna lose all the buffs. And if you have yellow Tempest is gonna perform way much better in with obviously yellow heroes, and blue is gonna perform better in blue. And I'm gonna give you an example here. I hope that I have saved the reports. I really hope. Okay, so it's one of these reports. Just bear with me. Yeah, here. Do you remember? Let me try to save these. Okay, great. Now I can show you. So those two, okay, you see the result is almost the same. Okay, even though this is Maya, but the result is almost the same. But if we go here at the survived, which is 700, and the other one, which is 1900, it is completely different. So what changed? Let me tell you. I equipped the same Tempest that I have equipped it to Leon here with the blue hero, so it performed better in Leon. But since there is a reduction, both of the results were almost the same. So the Tempest itself made up the lack of the reduction, which again means here I used Tempest that is related to blue in here, related to blue, and on another test I used a Tempest, the same Tempest in here, that is related to blue in a yellow hero, and it performed worse. Which made it up for the lack of the reduction. Basically I throwed away my benefits because I used unrelated Tempest. So this is the deep explanation to it. Okay, that's one. Another thing, for the resonated buff, while I was upgrading, I have tested every single resonated level, and it literally almost added close to nothing. Why? Think about it. It adds final rider hero damage, and my riders doesn't even really benefit from final hero damage as healers. Does nothing to you. So there was no point. Now for the skills itself, which of the skills you are supposed to actually improve much? Here, those two are the best two: Double Trouble and Master's Legacy. Why? Because this is related to damage reductions. You know, the chance increases of the main skill according to them. If there is a 40% chance for it to increase, but if you are not using it in a healer, it's completely pointless. So if this here is used in different scenario, upgrading this skill is going to be completely pointless. The only thing you will benefit from is this skill and that skill, okay? And this is obviously an increase of damage, and this one is a condition regarding the unshielded thing, and this one again requires a condition because the chance of you triggering it requires you to be under reduction damage effect. This is basically it. As for how much did it cost me, yeah, let's see. So here you can see 1772 progress. That's how much. If you're wondering how much is that, so I think it refreshed. You can see from here that 10 from these is 10,000, is 2,000, which means it's around 800 to push it. And even when I pushed it, it wasn't enough to max it. It is semi-max, like only 2 skills. That's not so basically if you rush this guy, it's gonna cost you 900. So in conclusion, he's not really much worth it unless you are trying to make a counter. And not only now, as a joiner, you're supposed to get it or not. Again, if you remain Marcius, Carlos, Mia, then yeah, that's good for you. Do you need to resonate him to 7? Freaking no. Even if he increases the damage, because the friendly wound rate increases, so it becomes worse the more you upgrade the level. The only reason you want to make this guy level 7 is, again, if you are someone who wants to get the Ninja Turtle Splinter. That's basically it. There's absolutely no other reason. If you want to see an upgrade, wait, look, I'm gonna put some small video that shows you the upgrades. Feel free to watch it and see the changes on the skill, because I have literally tested the skill every single time I upgrade one node. If you want to see it, I'm gonna leave it now, otherwise you can skip. Guys, don't forget to like the video, please, and I will release the next video straight as soon as this video reaches 400 for Donatello's. That's it, guys, and have a wonderful day.